Welcome, lords and ladies, back to the realm. I am your humble host, the Goat King, and today, fresh off the press, we have the Starfinder 2nd Edition playtest rules. On to the Barathu. Barathus are floating jellyfish-like beings that evolved on the gas giant Barathu. Barathus rewrite their own genetic code instinctively and at will, shaping their bodies into a stunning array of unique forms. Couple notes, really quick. First of all, I'm pretty sure this is the one that just flies by default. Yeah, fly speed of 20 feet. That makes sense in Starfinder. I definitely want flying ancestors in Starfinder. But that mention about rewriting their own genetic code, I'm wondering if they're going to do some similar stuff in this that they did with... Oh, they just came out. They were in Hell of the Wild. They're the bug ones who can, change their heritage and stuff. I don't remember the name. Okay. Common, Breathedin, additional languages, yada yada, aberration. Genetic adaptation. You can reshape and adjust your body to adapt to new situations. You can retrain an ancestry feat in 1 day of downtime rather than in 1 week. You can retrain ancestry feats at all? Okay. You can retrain any ancestry feat, even lineage feats. That's interesting. Limited telepathy. You can communicate mentally with creatures within 30 feet. You can communicate only with creatures that share a language with you. This does not give you access to their thoughts, and it communicates no more information than normal speech would. I think they have to have this because it's their only way of talking to people. I mean, I don't see a vocal cord looking place here, but heritages, the dreamer. You have communicated with the cosmic melody of Liavara, and it changed you. You struggle to express the fragments of memory and sensation you recall from the experience, except through singing and other similar psychic emanations. Choose one cantrip from the occult spell list. Okay. This gives them a cantrip from the occult spell list that they cast by singing, and once per day, as a 10-minute activity, they can change what song it is. Early stage, you are young and inexperienced compared to other Barathus, with an individualistic worldview likely shaped by your interactions with other cultures. So you're small, you gain quick squeeze as a bonus feat, and you get resistance to precision damage equal to half your level. Cool. Manufacturer. Your body is a living laboratory, allowing you to ingest raw materials and refine them into useful medicines and other products. Become trained in crafting and gain the pharmaceutical crafting feat. Merged. You are a unique entity formed from the constant union of 2 or more Barathus who enjoy the act of combination so much that they choose not to return to isolation as their former selves. You are large instead of medium. You gain 10 hit points from your ancestry instead of 8, and a +1 bonus to saving throws against emotion effects. That's nice. Adaptable limbs. First level. Limbs that allow you to walk on land. Increase your speed to 20 feet. What were their speeds? Speed 25 feet, fly 20 feet. I'm thinking there was an error in here, because this says it increases your speed to 20 feet. Guessing that their speed was supposed to be 5 feet instead of 25. You grow sturdy lower limbs that allow you to walk on land. Increase your speed to 20 feet. Additionally, you gain the adaptive locomotion action. Once per hour, you transform your limbs into either flippers or hooked pseudopods to better traverse the surrounding environment. If you select flippers, you get a swim speed of 20 feet. And if you select hooked pseudopods, you get a climb speed of 20 feet. And the transformation lasts for 10 minutes. Are you ever going to need climb speed if you have innately a fly speed? Who knows? Maybe if it's just really windy. Okay. Synthesize medicinal. You have to be a manufacturer for this, and you can only do it once per day. You can synthesize beneficial remedies within your own body and immediately digest them. You create 1 elixir, potion, or serum that you know the formula for with a level equal to your level or lower. You don't pay any cost to create this item. You immediately consume and digest it, activating it as a free action that has the concentrate trait. Rather than its usual activation method. Convergent evolution. Oh my. Okay. That's crazy. You select 3 different ancestries with which you have had significant contact. So, the ancestries of your party members, probably. That's a good way to get that. And you can select ancestry feats from the ancestries you chose, in addition to Barathu ancestry feats. And since you can retrain ancestry feats, you can retrain those too. Additionally, you gain 1 ancestry feat you qualify for of 5th level or lower from one of the selected ancestries. That isn't super strong, but, pretty cool. And that one, you can retrain once per day during your daily preparations. So, like, you pick one that's your favorite ancestry, and you can shuffle through their abilities, or at least their low-level abilities. That's cool. I like that. Now, 17th level, we have Combine. 2-action activity once per day. You temporarily merge your body with that of an adjacent willing creature, overlaying yourself atop them to better shield them from harm. This transformation lasts for 10 minutes. You can dismiss the effect, and when you do, you emerge in a space adjacent to the target you were merged with. While combined, you and your target each take your own turns as normal, and must be targeted separately for purposes of abilities and other effects. Additionally, you and your target gain the following benefits. If the target is medium or smaller, their size increases to large and their reach increases to 10 feet. Okay. You occupy the target space. If the target moves, you move with them so that you always occupy their space. You cannot take actions with the move trait. For each speed you possess, compare it to that of your target. If the speed is faster or they lack that speed, they gain your speed. So, the most important one there, I'm still thinking in terms of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, so I was going to say your fly speed, but they probably have a jetpack if they don't have a fly speed of their own. Still, it's a nice little benefit, and your body shields the target from harm, granting them greater cover, though you do not gain cover. Your body does not obscure their vision or block line of sight. Okay. You just become a mech suit. You become power armor. That's kind of cool. There was, in Starfinder 1st Edition, there was like a fungus ooze species that could either come as, they were like a purple symbiote thing, and they could either already be merged with a creature, and that's the species that you play as, or they had a variant where you're a blob, and you had an ability kind of like this, where you could merge with an ally temporarily. Manifold evolution, requiring convergent evolution. You've cataloged genetic code from countless ancestries and can draw upon any of them to enhance and evolve your body. Increase the number of ancestries you can select to 6. You gain 2 additional ancestry feats you qualify for of 17th level or lower, chosen from among the ancestries selected with convergent evolution. You can retrain one or both of these selected feats once per day during your daily preparations. That is, that's a lot. That sounds powerful. You get access to being able to retrain feats into even more ancestries, which to some extent will be useful and to some extent not. A lot of ancestry feats chain, and so do you really need 6 additional ancestries to pull ancestry feats from? Especially since you're only going to have 5 ancestry feats anyways. But more importantly here, 2 additional ancestry feats you qualify for of 17th level or lower. You're taking capstone ancestry feats, chosen from among the ancestries selected with convergent evolution. So from the first 3 you selected way back when, But still, you've already got the 1 5th level or lower, and now you're getting 2 capstone ancestry feats or lower. So you're rocking around with like 8 ancestry feats, 3 of which you can retrain during your daily preparations. The other 5 you can retrain with a day of downtime. That's crazy. That might be a bit. You're paying 1 17th level ancestry feat to get 2, and a whole bunch more utility. That might be a bit too powerful, but I also kind of love it. I feel like having them be broken at 17th level isn't a big deal, but I don't know, we'll see. Thank you again for visiting the realm. I have been your humble host, the Goat King, and as always, travel with loyal companions.